Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the home of all things FIFA career mode. In this video I will share with you a few tips on how to keep your career mode semi-realistic. However, realism is a matter of individual opinion, so if you'd like to share your tips in the comment section, that would be excellent. Because for some reason we still cannot use the real face club managers in our own career mode, the first thing I do is create a lookalike manager for the team I am managing. For the illustration purposes of this video, I've chose Everton and created Rafael Benitez. Now this next tip is definitely the most important, and that is the initial setup of your career mode. For realism you want it to be a challenge, therefore you want to set your match difficulty so you're not winning every game. You should work with the default budget and disable financial takeover and set negotiations to strict. I don't know of any club managers also in charge of a country, so disable international job offers and also disable the first summer transfer window and work with the squad already at the club. The first thing you will need to do with your squad is identify any weaknesses. That could be personnel, so you'll need to strengthen via the transfer market later in the season, or it could be any players you think would benefit from a positional change. Use the period between the start of the season and January to identify any players who do not fit your system and either add them to the loan list or the transfer list. I've identified right back and striker as weak areas in Everton's team, so those are the two areas I'll be looking to strengthen in January. Don't use the FIFA database websites, use your own GTN scouting network to identify both long and short-term transfer targets. For immediate and short-term transfer targets, the scout instruction should be first team quality, and for long-term transfer targets, the scout instructions should be promising. The main idea in a realistic career mode is to keep most of the original squad together, so limit your transfers to only 2 or 3 per season. A terrible generic face ruins the realistic feel of a career mode in my opinion, so try to use as many real face or good generic face players as possible. And if you need any help identifying real face or good generic face players, there are plenty of videos already on this channel. And the final tip is to use the club's history to influence your youth academy scouting. So for Everton, one of its most famous players is Wayne Rooney, so we'd scout in England. We also had Duncan Ferguson, so scout in Scotland. Neville Southall, my favourite goalkeeper ever, was from Wales, and Seamus Coleman and Kevin Sheedy was from the Republic of Ireland. But we could also go a little bit further afield. Everton had former players in Landon Donovan and Tim Howard from the USA, and Daniel Amokachi and Josie Fiobo from Nigeria. But you don't want to overpopulate your squad with youth academy players, so filter them out by quality, and using a Premier League team only accept players over £2 million in value. So even though it's extremely difficult to keep career mode feeling realistic, these tips are a pretty good place to start. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to tune in next time, but until then, it's FCG out.